about that time. What's happening in your city? Got love for your city? City Views. City Views. City Views. City Views. City Views. Oh, City Views. City Views. City Views. City Views. Oh, City Views. City Views. City Views. City Views. Oh, City Views. City Views. City Views. City Views. City Views. Oh, City Views. 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 And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the Most High. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of CT Views, being brought to you right here from your local cable access Altice Channel 5, right here on the county line of Litchfield and Torrington. My name is Jacque Williams, your host for this joyous ride into events, activities, and the happenings in the northwest corner of Connecticut and beyond. So unfortunately, my lovely and talented co-host, Clarice Coco Villarreal, will not be with us this evening. I'm heartbroken. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this, but somehow we will get through it. No, she's on the board of directors for for Friendly Hands Food Bank, and does a fantastic job with Karen Thomas, our former co-host here on the show, and we want to wish her a great and successful meeting, and then she'll be back on with us next week. Okay? All right. So we're going to get started with the show today, but before we go any further, we cannot take this opportunity to not recognize our sponsors for their support in helping us bring you quality community broadcasting each and every week right here from your local Altice Access Channel 5. Want to give a big, huge shout out, our big city shout outs, to Toth Insurance Agency, located at 1151 East Main Street. Better protection, better value. He can be reached at 860-496-7771 or at toth-optonline.net. Mel Brickman and Health Markets, located at 16 McDermott Ave, Suite number 1 in Torrington, Connecticut. You better call Mel. He can be reached at 860-307-1128 or at healthmarkets.com/local-health-ins. The Northwest Connecticut Area Chamber of Commerce, located at 59 Field Street, Suite 120 in Torrington, Connecticut. The Chamber is the place to be. They can be reached at 860-482-6586. And last but certainly not least, Dr. Michael Curry, located at 30 Peck Road, Suite 2105 in Torrington, Connecticut. Pediatric care for over 50 years. He can be reached at 860-482-8177 or at torringtonpediatrics.com. So we definitely want to thank all of our sponsors for everything that they do for us here at CT Views, and we want to request their continued support for years to come. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, got a nice little show planned for you today. We're going to be checking out what's going on at 5 Points Art Gallery. Judy McElhone will be calling us here momentarily and filling us in on all the great things that are happening there, including this weekend's big art heist. Okay, so make sure we want to get the info on that. And then later on the show, we're going to be letting you check out some of the services and businesses in the area, and they're going to be talking to you about what they can offer you, and you can check that out and do with it as you please. Okay, all right. So, Clarice, um, our lovely and talented co-host here on CT Views, is a very, very talented artist, writer, human rights advocate, and community liaison. Does so many stuff here, so much stuff here in our community, and we're so grateful for her. And she's got a little event that's going to be coming up here. And I think my guy Dan back there in the studio might want to let you know about what Corice is up to. Can I get a follow up on that, Dan?
Shake it, make it, and celebrate it. Coco's got the ultimate Caribbean experience lined up just for you. If you're a crafter with a passion for dance, this workshop is your dream come true. Join us as we blend the energy of Caribbean dance with the creativity of carnival headpiece making. First Coco's dancers will get you moving with some energetic dance sets straight from the heart of the Caribbean. Feel the rhythm, let loose, and connect with the vibrant culture through every move. Then it's time to get crafty. Learn how to design and create your very own dazzling carnival headpiece. No experience needed, just bring your enthusiasm and imagination. We'll provide all the materials and guidance you need. This isn't just a workshop, it's a celebration of creativity, culture, and community. Meet new friends, share laughs, and leave not just with a headpiece, but unforgettable memories. So why wait? Sign up now and join Coco's Caribbean Connection. Let's dance, create, and celebrate together. Call Corice Villarreal at 860-325-0791. See you there.
Oh my goodness. I tell you, the last show that we had, she bought in some of her hairdresses. And I got to tell you, those things were heavy. I mean, I put it on. I tried to keep it on as long as I possibly could, but I felt the ramifications for that 2 days later when I went to bed. Man, my head felt like it had a brick on it. But she does such good work in putting that together that we just want to thank her for her for everything that she does, especially for the girls, because it gives them an opportunity to work on their craft, get into shows, and get experience. So it's a great thing, and we're so proud of Corice for all that she does for the community. Now, there's so many cool things happening in our region, and so many awesome um, artists that are making things happen. And this next artist, we're just so proud of to be working with her. She's a gem. She is Northwest Connecticut's finest asset, in my opinion, anyway. And we want to share this little video interview that we had an opportunity to do with her. She's traveling all around the world, just doing major, major stuff. And we're just so proud of her. We want to take this opportunity to let you share in some of the thoughts and feelings of Grammy Award winner, jazz singer-songwriter Nicole Zaritis. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all waited for. It has arrived. The Queen is here. And without further ado, I'm going to have a deep conversation interview with the Grammy Award winning Nicole Zaritis. I can't even tell you how proud of you I am.
Thank you so much. You've known me a long time, so you know the struggle.
No, but I remember talking about, this actually happening, like the work that you were putting in at that particular time, performing with, the Torrington Symphony Orchestra and, all that just coming together, culminating in this awesome moment that we're experiencing with you. And, you got on the train and went for a ride, and you took us along with you. We so appreciate it.
It was a long ride.
Long train ride.
Lots of zigzags. Went on a little bypass. Went a couple different routes.
But please share with us, Nicole, what it's been like. This has to be, as humble as you are, this has to be somewhat of a life-changing experience.
Oh, absolutely. It's a mostly validating experience because there's not a lot of validation when you're an independent artist. Most of the time, you're kind of used to the word no being your middle name. Mm-hmm. When you get used to this moment of people saying, good job, you're like, talking to me? But it's been really special because I I did it.
Yeah.
Without a label.
Yeah.
Without a machine.
Ooh, stop it, girl.
I wrote it.
Stop it.
I arranged it.
Stop it.
I produced it.
You sure did.
I paid for it.
You showed. Ooh, stop.
With the help of some people, but I raised the funds for it.
Right.
Toured it.
Yeah.
You know, managed myself for many, many years, and now I can say, okay, great. Won a Grammy. What's next? What's next? Let's level up.
Right. And we're hoping that you know, we can get down to support you in your gigs in the city.
Yeah.
Because you know what we're doing here in the Northwest Corner in terms of, you know, highlighting the arts and showcasing those artists that are really contributing to creating this environment that hopefully will be welcoming to new artists, and they can share in the endeavors that we're partaking in. But you represent so well, and we've talked about how much being an ambassador to the business is. You know, not only, you know, living, breathing the business, but actually being that presence. And you're such a student of the game. Share with us and talk to us, you know, a little bit about those principles that you stand on each and every day, so that you can be the best artist you can be.
Well, I always say that it's kindness first, and I know that may sound crunchy.
No, not at all.
But most of the connections I've ever had that have moved me to the next level in my career has been through someone that I've met, and it's not often the people you think. They always say don't meet your heroes, because the heroes are going to look through you. It's the people that are working around the heroes that have helped me. It's the, you know, people say, oh, you have to be just as nice to the president as to the janitor. I'm going, I prefer the janitor. You know, the janitor knows how to work and how to work for what they need. And so my only advice that I tend to live or hold myself to the standard of is just like be kind to people, so that the web that you make is very strong, from the bottom to the top.
You know, and one thing that I admire about you, not only as an artist but as a humanitarian, is your allegiance to the black artists that have made jazz a prominent art form in our culture. And you hold no bones about it. You know, you're very upfront about it. You talk about how those artists have motivated and influenced you. I think it's one of those aspects of artistry that we just cannot disconnect ourselves off from the rest of the world.
Totally.
Talk to us a little bit about how that forms your worldview and how your worldview forms your music.
Well, you know, it's been an important moment for me to remember and to make sure that I keep sharing that Black American music is the reason why jazz exists. It's the reason why rock and roll exists. It's the reason why so much music exists. And as someone who knows the root of jazz, how could you not give it credit where credit is due? And also my favorite artists of all time, they span centuries. You know, I'm a former opera singer too, so I definitely lived in the classical world as well. Yeah. But the bottom line for me is that good music is good music. And speaking the truth and being respectful to tradition and also for where things come from is also very important to me.
Well, I hear the band getting ready to strike it up over there.
I got distracted because I got nervous. I was like, oh crap, I gotta go on stage.
You can't start without her, okay? So we release it when we done.
I'm like, I think that was my cue. I'm like,
we only got a minute left with her, all right? You can have the rest of the day. But
I know, I gotta go. Cool. Thank you.
Nicole, thank you so much.
Great to see you.
And
thanks for what you do for the arts.
Anytime. Nicole's a writer. She's going to get off and get ready to set up for the second half of the show. And we'll send you excerpts of it, okay? So you guys stay tuned. Thank you so much for all the crew out there at CT Views. Keep it going. We got you covered. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and we do hope that you enjoyed that little piece there with Grammy award-winning jazz singer-songwriter Nicole Zaritis. Speaking of the arts and the rich tapestry that we have of the arts here in the Northwest Corner, I have on the line my friend, my mentor, the one and only, the impeccable Miss Judith McElhone. Good evening, Judy.
Hi, hi, Jacque. How are you? Thank you
Uh,
for that introduction.
well,
My goodness.
I think you're worthy of it.
Well, I'm not so sure, but I appreciate your words.
Well, uh, just on a side note, just so everyone knows that the words that you have shared with me over our tenured friendship has breathed literal life into my bones.
Well, thank you, Jacque, and vice versa.
So Judy, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. It's been one of those days, and I know you know what I'm talking about.
No, all our days seem to be busy, Jacques, as are yours. I think all of us who are working so hard for this community, appreciate one another and all that we can do together, but they are long, busy days.
They do tend to get a little involved for sure. But Judy, the reason that I requested that you call into the show tonight is because we have a really cool event that's coming up this weekend at the gallery.
We do. And it is the Art Heist, which is a unique fundraiser that Five Points has started. Where 50 artists have given 50 pieces of our professional artists from around our region, community, and literally the world have given 50 pieces of art that have been donated to 5 Points. And those pieces of art will be on display in the gallery to be stolen on Saturday evening. And there are tickets for that. And the larger price tickets have gone. The prices of those works in the gallery range from $200 to $7,500. But as they are exhibited in the gallery that night, there are no prices on the works of art. There are no artist names. So the thieves get to choose whatever they like. And that's really what the arts are about. Not what you think is going to make you money, 30 years from now, or what will grow, which is, nice. But the fact that you are living with something that you like and that has meaningfulness to you. And so there are a few tickets left for that heist on Saturday night, and but not many. And for anyone who is interested, not only do you support the arts in Torrington and support artists who have brought a large name to our community, making it the second cultural district in the state of Connecticut, but you walk home with an amazing piece of art. And there are a few tickets left, not many. And you can click on the 5 Points website and see what tickets are left. And it's a fun evening because you get to, have lovely hors d'oeuvres from Fiesco Catering and drinks and wine, drinks, from Litchfield Distillery. And you get to meet the artists. You get to, see the vibe. And their witness tickets, which are just $50, you get to cheer on the thieves. And the thieves themselves get a wait in the lower gallery. And after each group goes up, they get not only what they have witnessed in case the joint earlier in the evening, but they're not going to know what's left on the walls, and they have to pick something fast and get out. So, but the trick is everybody leaves with a work of art, and an important work of art. And I walked in there this afternoon, and I saw what was going up on the walls, and I thought, oh my gosh, the work is beautiful, and these artists have donated it. And the donations means that 5 Points Arts, both downtown Torrington and the Art Center on University Drive, will help us continue to give back to our community.
What is amazing about this particular event is the fact that you have built such a reputation through 5 Points that 50 artists, actually donated works to your organization. That
and they are important professional artists that have done that. And part of it, I'm not sure everybody knows that 5 Points Gallery, since its beginning in 2012, which you know about that, Jacque, has exhibited over 1,700 artists from 48 states and 16 countries, but also artists in our own community who are terrific and who deserve the right to be shown. And there's so many hard places to show art today. If you don't have a commercial gallery backing you that thinks they can sell your work, it's very difficult for artists, tremendously gifted artists, doing experimental work also, to have a place to show. And we can do that. And it's made such a difference in our community. But the thing, Jacque, that's so special about our community is that all of us, from the Torrington Historical Society to Kids Play to Sharon Dante's ballet company, when we first opened, everybody has helped one another. And Sharon Dante came to me, and we had luncheon after luncheon. Okay, how do we do this? And I'm saying, Sharon, I don't know anything about how to do this. But everybody has worked together, you included, to make Torrington what it is now, the second cultural district named by the state of Connecticut in just these 13 years. Isn't that something?
It's very impressive, Judy. And, I'm often reminded of conversations that you and I had, and you shared with me your passion for the arts. And I just thought it was a great fit for you to lead up this particular initiative. And, as we've all witnessed over the years, it certainly has paid off as a worthy investment of time and resources into our downtown. And
we also have to give credit to the city of Torrington, the state of Connecticut, and the businesses downtown who have all worked together through the years. And that's unique, that everybody works together to build something for the better good.
I think that's what the arts compels communities to do, because of the spirit that the arts can create, and how the arts can get behind some of these social justice issues.
Absolutely.
And really make a bold statement to the community that can lift community morale and encourage community engagement.
Well said. Absolutely, Jacque. And the other thing I want to say is I've been given so much credit for this. The credit goes to all our community members, to the businesses, to an amazing staff that we have. 5 Points has built this amazing staff of people that give every day more than they have to, and also an executive board that is beyond imagination in support of the arts.
Yes.
And, so this Torrington, downtown Torrington, where I grew up in Torrington, it used to be where the factories got out on Thursday night, and they got paid, and everybody went downtown to go to the stores. But that's changed. The stores aren't the way they used to be. It's another world. And somehow or another, through the arts in Torrington, we've transitioned to that other world. And you've been a big part of that.
Well, I was up on the campus earlier today, Judy, and I see that you guys have went back to an old standby, the Yarn Bomb. And
yes.
It's looking really, really cool up on the University Drive.
Well, the idea of that, we did it in downtown Torrington in 2016, and it brought a lot of attention to downtown Torrington. But at that time, more than 500 people, ages 2 to 102, made art, yarn art that could be hung in Torrington. And Noelle Crochet, our associate director, who's so amazing, and as our CFO, had gone to, which I love, gone to convalescent homes and had people there, knit and crochet and whatever. And she made it clear that these pieces would be hung near the roadsides so that the people in the convalescent homes could come down in their vans and see that they were still part of the community because their work was there.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, it will bring people up to the art center so they can walk in nature.
Yeah.
And see the art trails and walk to the John Brown homestead and see these amazing, yard bomb creatures that have been made by so many people and that will continue to go up through the summer. And, it gets families out in nature, and to view nature and art together is special.
Indeed it is, Judy. And when it comes to special things, special people, you're definitely right there at the top of the list. And we want to continue to support the cause here at CT Views. And please don't hesitate to let us know whenever you have something going on so that we can let our community share in that experience with you.
Thank you, Jacque, and I will certainly do that. And I'm so proud of Torrington and the people and all of Litchfield County that have worked so hard to bring Torrington back to the center of what is important in our state. Thank you.
And before we go, Judy, I think it is I think it is fair to mention the fact that in all of this effort that's been put into 5 Points, the gallery, the
annex and the launch pad.
The annex and the launch pad, for us to let up and coming artists who may not think that they have a pathway right now.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's what 5 Points is about.
Exactly. And I don't want anyone viewing this to think that this is some type of elitist organization.
Oh, absolutely not. Nope. We're about excellence. We're about helping artists to get to excellence. And it's important to know that Launchpad now has 21 participants in it, and there's a waiting list of amazing young emerging artists. But also there's a 4.0 Launchpad now where they don't need shared studio space, but they need the access to the art center to continue their craft. And we have that set up also. And the rates for that are so inexpensive that, so the shared studio spaces downtown are $85 a month. And the 4.0 is $300 a year. And they have full access to the Art Center on University Drive. But that's what we should be doing. We should be helping people at all ages with all levels of experience. And that's what I think 5 Points should be about.
I think you've reached that high watermark with the most accurate focus on the community and how the arts can become a significant player in economic development through the arts.
But I have one more comment to make.
Yes.
This, art heist is really unique because who does that? You walk away, you spend a lot of money, or a certain amount of money. You can spend $200, have drinks and hors d'oeuvres, and meet artists and whatever, and you walk away with a piece of art that could be valued whatever. But there is also the idea that there's fun in that evening, and that you are a big part of that fun, and that you have agreed to volunteer your time to be the star of the evening as you introduce how the evening proceeds. And I can't thank you enough, Jacque, for giving of your time to be part of this as you have forever since 5 Points started. So that heist with you as the star is going to be wonderful.
Well, I'll make sure that I bring my crime record with me.
Okay, sounds good, Jacque.
My criminal exploits have been exposed.
Yeah, everybody, it's a fun evening. You wear black, you come, you cheer on the thieves, and you support what's really important for our growing arts community in downtown Torrington, and Jacque has always been a part of that.
Well, thank you so much, Judy. We just so much admire everything that you're all about, what you do, and we wish nothing but continued success for you in all your endeavors.
Thank you so much, Jacque.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judith McElhone, the Executive Director of one of this state's most prestigious art galleries, 5 Points. You can catch them right there in the heart of downtown Torrington. Okay, this Saturday, 6 p.m. for the Great Art Heist. Be there. Thank you, Judy.
You're welcome, Jacque.
So, wow. Just some real good happenings there, man. Really, really impressed with the job that 5 Points has done. They're known internationally now. The acquisition of the old Yukon Torrington campus branch facility was just a boom to the organization, and they lived up to all those expectations and then some. So we congratulate them for everything that they do. So as we approach the bottom of the hour, about time to give our sponsors some more love, as we like to do here on CT Views, because we would not be able to bring you quality community broadcasting each and every week right here from your local Altice Access Channel 5. So we want to give a big shout out, big city shout outs to Toth Insurance Agency, located at 1151 East Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. Better protection, better value. He can be reached at 496-7771 or at tothins@optonline.net. Mel Brickman and Health Markets, located at 16 McDermott Ave, Suite number 1 in Torrington, Connecticut. Better call Mel. He can be reached at 860-307-1128 or at healthmarkets.com/local-health-ins. The Northwest Connecticut Area Chamber of Commerce, located at 59 Field Street, Suite 120 in the downtown Torrington. The Chamber is the place to be. They can be reached at 860-482-6586. And last but certainly not least, Dr. Michael Curry, located at 30 Peck Road, Suite 2105 in Torrington, Connecticut. Pediatric care for over 50 years. He can be reached at 860-482-8177 or at torringtonpediatrics.com. Thank you so much to our sponsors and their support for us here at CT Views. Now, as I mentioned earlier, my lovely and talented co-host, Carice Villarreal, has abandoned me for the night. I can't stand it, gentlemen. I can't take it. Help! I'm over. The show's over. Nonetheless, we love Carice and everything that she does. And as a member of Culture for a Cause, we have drawn a resolution for her Declaration of Human Rights. So without further ado, this is Carice with the proclamation for the Declaration of Human Rights from Culture for a Cause.
In the spirit of unity, equality, and dignity for all, let it be known that Culture for a Cause stands as a beacon of hope and harmony, guided by the principles enshrined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Our mission is simple: to build community through the transformative power of music and the arts. We believe the arts have a unique ability to transcend racial and economic divides, weaving threads of connection that binds us together as one human family. As stated in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone has the right to freely participate in the cultural life of the community, to enjoy the arts, and to share in scientific advancements and its benefits. Culture for a Cause wholeheartedly embraces this principle, recognizing the profound impact of art in touching the hearts and souls of individuals, conveying powerful messages that resonates across boundaries. Through our commitment to creating and supporting community arts projects, we strive to foster a sense of belonging and togetherness among people from all walks of life. These projects serve as catalysts for dialogue, understanding, and collaboration, celebrating the rich tapestry of diverse cultures that make up our society. Furthermore, we dedicate ourselves to raising funds for community, social, safety nets through events that center around these arts projects. By combining the transformative power of the arts with a passion for social justice, we aim to not only inspire creativity and connection, but also to support those in need within our community. Be it further proclaimed that we call upon individuals, organizations, and communities to join us in this mission, to celebrate the transformative power of the arts, and to work together to create a world where creativity and compassion flourish, and where every person's human rights are recognized and respected. In witness whereof, this proclamation is made to honor and affirm our collective commitment to these ideals. We thank you for your continued support.
Now, I would like to take this opportunity to give some props to the original show founders of what used to be City Views, which is now CT Views. And the 30-year tenure of this show has been mainly due to the show's originations in giving information to the public from City Hall meetings. Tim Driscoll and Rick Delaval, the originators of the show, put a lot of work and energy into making sure that the show reflected what those meetings were all about. So over the years, the show has transformed, especially now through other co-hosts and guests that hosted the show. Sam Slaby and Bill Battle, two men who I highly respect and admire, were Renaissance men who led the show through the arts and cultural renaissance. And here we are now, 30 years later, and the sentiments of this show continue to reverberate throughout the community. And we take a lot of pride in producing the show, and we hope that all of you out there that are listening feel free to contribute to the show, whether it's through ideas for show topics, or for guests that you might want to see on the show, or for relevant issues that you might want to cover. So we encourage you to check us out on our website, also on our Facebook page, and on our YouTube channel, where you can engage with the organization. And for all you out there that might be interested in volunteering, we have a place for you here, not only on CT Views, but for Culture for a Cause as well. So we encourage you to check us out and see if there might be a fit. In the meantime, we got another field segment that we want to share with you. Carice is doing a great job with her field guy, Shane Scully, who does our editing here for us at CT Views. And they found this real cool place in New Hartford. And I think you'll find it fascinating. Check it out.
Hi, everyone. It's Carice Villarreal, your co-host from CT Views, and I'm bringing you another entertainment segment here from Puddletown in New Hartford. Let's go see what Puddletown is all about. So I'm here with Rob Goldberg, the owner of Puddletown. Rob, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too as well, Carice. Thank you for coming. And Puddletown is an extension of our trivia company, Bar Rated Entertainment, which has been around since 2010. And what we do at Puddletown Adventures is we specialize in Nerf blaster battles, archery, dodgeball, and we even have a yoga studio as well called Root to Rise Yoga on this whole property, which is about 4 acres located right off of 44 New Hartford on the Farmington River. So there's lots of different activities we could do, and it's they call it a town for all seasons in New Hartford, and this is an entertainment place for all seasons too. So during the winter time we could be in here playing, and then outside we have our blaster field that we're opening up. We got hanging out down by the river, and we bring food trucks in. So it's just a good place for us to do our non-trivia style stuff that our other company does here, and it's really for all ages too, the ages 6 and up to the archery dodgeball, which we're doing tonight, which is for adults, 14 and up.
So let's go on in and check it out. See who's in there. See what they're playing.
Perfect. Let's go on down.
We wanted to have a fun game tonight, and I brought my son down with 2 of his friends, and they wanted to come down and check this place out and have some fun as well. So we have Caden, we have Ian, and we have Chris over here. And Rob is going to take them through an actual battle, right, Rob?
Yeah. Josh is down here as well, part of our Aero Dodge League that we do here on Thursday nights. And we're going to play a little competition game, boys. How it's going to work is that if you get hit, your team's down points and you're out for 10 seconds, all right? But you're also projecting the hanging jugs, and if you get to hit one of those, that's 3 points each, all right? You can hit a jug at any time, but again, if you're out for 10 seconds. Whoever has the most points at the end wins.
All right, take it away.
Let's go.
Thank you for having us here. My son had a blast. His friends had a blast.
Excellent.
And I'll tell you what, they're going to be back for sure.
And please, every Thursday we do open play here. It's free for first timers. And as we build the league up, so I think 2 arrows just hit midair. It's free to play on Thursdays if you got to come for your first time. And what we really want to do is build it up where we have leagues and teams, and it's an every Thursday type thing here. So come on down, follow us at Puddletown Adventures on social media, Instagram, and at Bar Rated Entertainment for our trivia stuff.
Thanks again for having us.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Now, I went to Puddletown, and man, I don't know, man. The games they coming up with nowadays is crazy, man. When I was coming up, you had 3 sports: basketball, football, and baseball. That was it. Then they started coming up with cornhole and all this crazy stuff. Sports everywhere, man. ESPN, man, they having a go of it. Every day there's a new sport somewhere being invented. Who knows what's next? But we want to thank Corey's and Shane for their field segments and letting us know the assets that are out there in our community that are making stuff happening and enhancing the quality of life for all of us. Okay? Now, I do want to mention last week we had Deirdre DeCara on the show, who is the executive director of FISH, which is an organization who helps veterans and homeless people find shelter and food and the necessities of life. And she had an event last week entitled A Tasteful Event. And was it a tasteful event indeed. And just want to take this opportunity to once again thank the sponsors for their excellent work in helping Deirdre and FISH put on this great event. So we want to send some shout outs to Chesco Catering, Cleveland's Country Store, DeCapo of Litchfield, Espresso 59, Kalen's Kitchen, Lagora Mexican Grill and Cantina, who obviously won the Best Choice Award for food, Litchfield Distillery, Love It Vegan, Nee James Bistro, the Nutmeg Fudge Company, Christy Barlow and the crew, Peaches and Cream, the Red Horse Bakery, the Venetian, and Vera Roma Grill and Bar. The food was excellent. The people were great. And I must say the music kind of was cool too. I can't take too much credit for that though. Nonetheless, it's events like these that bring the community together and let each and every one of us know what a wonderful community we have and the assets and accoutrements that exist in our community so that we can truly have a quality of life that is worth having. So when it comes to those issues, especially concerning quality of life and whatnot, we know that home ownership continues to be the hierarchy of the American dream. And Pascal Nijame has years of experience in the field of real estate. And for all you first-time home buyers out there, she might have a tip or two to really help you make that first decision your best decision. So without further ado, Dan, flip the switch.
If one of the goals on your list is selling your house and making a move this year, you're likely juggling a mix of excitement about what's ahead and feeling a little sentimental about your current home. A great way to balance those emotions and make sure you're confident in your decision is to keep these 3 best practices in mind when you're ready to sell. 1, price your home right. The housing market shifted in 2023 as mortgage rates rose and home price appreciation started to normalize once again. As a seller, you still need to remember how important it is to price your house appropriately based on where the market is today. Hannah Jones, economic research analyst for Realtor.com, explains. Sellers need to become familiar with their local market and work closely with a local agent to make sure their listing is attractive to buyers. Buyers feeling the pressure of affordability are likely to be pickier, so a well-priced, well-maintained home is the ticket to drumming up big demand. If you price your house too high, you run the risk of discouraging buyers. And if you go too low, you're leaving money on the table. An experienced real estate agent can help determine what your ideal asking price should be so your house moves quickly and for top dollar. 2, keep your emotions in check. Today, homeowners are staying in their houses longer than they used to. According to the National Association of Realtors, since 1985, the average time a homeowner has owned their home has increased from 6 to 10 years. This is much more than what used to be the norm. The side effect, however, is when you stay in one place for so long, you may get even more emotionally attached to your space. If it's the first home you bought or the house where your loved ones grew up, it's very likely it means something extra special to you. Every room has memories, and it's hard to detach from the sentimental value. For some homeowners, that makes it even tougher to separate the emotional value of the house from fair market price. That's why you need a real estate professional to help you with the negotiations and the best pricing strategy along the way. Trust the professionals who have your best interests in mind. 3, stage your home properly. While you may love your decor and how you've customized your house over the years, not all buyers will feel the same way about your vibe. That's why it's so important to make sure you focus on your home's first impression so it appeals to as many buyers as possible. Buyers want to be able to picture themselves in the home. They need to see themselves inside with their furniture and keepsakes, not your pictures and decorations. As Jessica Lotz, Deputy Chief Economist and Vice President of Research at NAR says, buyers want to easily envision themselves within a new home, and home staging is a way to showcase the property in its best light. The bottom line is, if you're considering selling your house, let's connect so you have help navigating the process while prioritizing these must-dos.
For all you first-time home buyers out there, Pascal James got the 411 for you. You better get familiar. Trying to tell you. But we want to thank Pascal for that tidbit of information, sharing with our viewing audience. And if you want to see more of that, we encourage you to go to our YouTube channel, Culture for a Cause, where you can check out more of first buyer home advice, first home buyer advice from Pascal Nijame. All right. Now, a couple good things that are taking place this weekend, as well as the art heist happening on Saturday at 5 Points Art Gallery. Sunday at the Goshen Players Playhouse. A production of Love Letters from the Civil War will be taking place. Cindy Lavin and Kathleen Kelly, the writer and producer of this particular play. this is really, really captivating stuff. They found a house in Goshen that contained love letters from two individuals, and the plot of this particular adaptation is that the male has to go and fight in the Civil War. And the love letters are his sentiments both to his beloved and her sentiments back to him. And the catch in the play is the fact that the potential bride's father did not like a commoner in the gentleman that she was entertaining. So the tension, the push and pull, it's going to be fascinating. I can't wait to check it out. We're going to be there, and hopefully we can capture some footage and share with you on our next edition of CT Views. So looking forward to that. It should be a very cool thing. So as we begin to wind down the show, do we have another segment in here for the folks? I think I need to ask you a question. You know what I'm saying? Can I ask you a question, Dan? Can you ask me back?
Hi, I'm Carice Villarreal, and we are here with CT Views, and we're down at Edgeworks Axe House, and we are going to be doing a special segment. We are actually going to go in, and we're going to do some axe throwing for you. I heard it's so much fun. Actually, I did it for my birthday. It is a lot of fun. And come on in. Let's see what it's all about. We're going to meet the owner. His name is Al.
Hey, I'm Al.
I heard you just celebrated a 1-year anniversary, right?
We sure did. December 22nd was our official 1 year.
Right.
Absolutely.
You have quite an amazing place. Why don't you show us around?
Oh, yeah, come on. We'll give you the full tour. So I built this whole place myself. My father helped me out. A couple friends came in.
With a couple axes?
With a couple axes. Yeah. Everything here is all by design. So you can come on through. We have 10 lanes. We can separate every single one of them so they could be a single lane, or we can do a double lane for bigger groups.
Okay.
Or we do party packages. So we have party section down here. We do birthday parties, anniversary parties, divorce parties, whatever you want to do, we can do it. Right? It's $26 plus tax per person per hour. Each lane I usually accommodate 4 people. So if you have a group of 8, we'll give you 2 lanes side by side. And myself or one of my experts, one of my employees, will take you through the whole thing.
His
My experts. You wait for all the axe funds, they're coming. You pay for 60 minutes, we give you 75 because we're that awesome, right? It's exciting, right? There's another one for you. We teach you how to throw. So everybody who's nervous about coming in because they've never thrown an axe before, it's very safe. It's a good time. We make sure everybody gets a safety lesson, and then we start throwing some sharp objects. And it's absolutely fantastic.
Well, Al, me and my teammates, we are ready to throw some axes.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's throw down.
Not good. You guys are addicted already, right? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Come all the way back over your head. Come forward, let it go. Nice shot.
Look at that. Now, Al, we had a great time here tonight. It was such a great time just having camaraderie with my teammates. It a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I opened this place. We want to have some fun. We want to let it all out, right?
Let it out. Let loose.
Let loose. Let all your stress go. Have some fun. It's BYOB, so you bring your own beer and wine in here. You know, we're having fun with friends.
And you can order food from next door.
Absolutely. We have the Little Red Barn Brewery next door. We have a great relationship together. They love us. We love them. You know, we always try to support each other as much as we can. So, yes, you can go next door. They have a great kitchen, great staff, great beer, obviously, because it's the brewery, you know.
It's the brewery,
It's the brewery.
Yes.
1,000%.
Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you very much.
And I have to tell you, this is going to be a regular thing. I'm going to have like a ladies' night.
Oh, bring them all in.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. You're talking about something that would be dangerous and fun? I mean, Axe date night? Or X date night? X axe date? How is that, guy? How is it? Is that X date axe night? Or is it axe night date X? Oh well, forget it. Anyway, we want to give some T-Town shout out to some businesses that we appreciate, and we want to encourage you to check them out and support them. All Wall and Fruenhofer, located at 117 Main Street in Torrington. Soul Latina Cafe, located at 31 Hungerford Street in Torrington. Jimmy's Store, located at 1238 Five Points Art Center, located at 855 University Drive. And George's Music, located at 905 New Harrington Road in Torrington, Connecticut. And last but not least, a final shout out to our sponsors. Toth Insurance Agency, located 1151 East Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. Better protection, better value. He can be reached at 860-496-7771 or at tothins@optonline.net. Mel Brickman and Health Markets, located at 16 McDermott Avenue, Suite number 1 in Torrington, Connecticut. You better call Mel. He can be reached at 860-307-1128 or at healthmarkets.com/local-health-ins. The Northwest Connecticut Area Chamber of Commerce, located at 59 Field Street, Suite 120. The Chamber is indeed the place to be. They can be reached at 860-482-6586. And last, but certainly not least, Dr. Michael Curry, located at 30 Peck Road, Suite 2105 in Torrington, pediatric care for over 50 years. He can be reached at 860-482-8177 or at torringtonpediatrics.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, that about does it for another episode of CT Views. For all those checking this out on Facebook Live, thanks for tuning in. Spread the word. Go to our YouTube page, smash that subscribe button, and engage with the organization. Let us know what you want to hear, who you want to hear, and how you want to hear it. We aim to please. In the meantime, for all the crew, for Dan, for Doug, for everyone associated with CT Views, we want to wish you a happy, great evening. Enjoy this wonderful evening. We'll see you back next week right here for more CT Views. City Views.